Think back to your childhood self. When you were growing up, did you ever feel like you had to be your own parent? Maybe you had to take care of all the cooking, cleaning, and even paying bills at home. Or maybe you always found yourself handling conflict between the adults in your life. If that sounds familiar, then keep watching. This video is for you. When a child is made to take on roles and responsibilities of an adult, it's called parentification. This forces kids to become super responsible for their age and miss out on a carefree childhood full of playing and learning. There are two types of parentification as well: instrumental and emotional. Instrumental parentification happens when kids are forced into the physical role of adults at home by helping run the household. This can include childcare, paying bills, cooking and cleaning, and speaking on behalf of their parents who don't speak English. Emotional parentification is when kids are forced into the emotional role of an adult. This includes solving conflicts between adults at home, being expected to give advice to parents, and listening to adult problems without getting the chance to talk about their own problems. Parentification often involves a combination of both instrumental and emotional circumstances. If you've been taking on roles and responsibilities from your parent, you've probably asked yourself, why is this happening to me? Well, there are lots of different situations that can lead to kids taking on adult responsibilities. Some examples include when the kid's caregiver struggles with a disability or chronic medical issue, alcohol or substance abuse, financial struggles, mental illness, or a history of neglect or abuse in their own life. All these issues can affect adults' ability to take care of their own responsibilities, leading to the kid stepping in. Being forced into adult roles at an early age affects everyone in different ways. A lot of the outcome depends on parental expectations, rewards, and cultural norms. Some parentified kids grow up to become more responsible, empathetic, and caring adults. This is usually because the parents recognize the load they're putting on their kids, so they praise and reward them for their hard work. Unfortunately, it's not always like that. Parentification can also have lots of damaging effects on mental health and emotional development. Many parentified kids grow up and feel like their childhood was stolen from them, and can even develop substance abuse problems and mental illnesses. To heal, you might need to begin working with a therapist or other mental health professional. So you were forced to take on adult roles as a child, and maybe you're realizing that it might be negatively affecting your life now. How do you even begin to address these issues and start the healing process? Well, a good first step is to get in touch with your childhood self. Even though we grow up, we all still have an inner child. Think back to yourself as a kid. What needs did you have that were unmet? Maybe you were lacking in emotional support. Maybe you didn't feel like you could trust the people around you. Maybe you struggled with acceptance. Whatever it was that your younger self needed, there's a good chance that you still have those needs today. A great place to start healing from parentification is to figure out how to meet those needs as an adult. If you need structure, create a routine and stick to it. If you need validation, tell the people closest to you what you want to hear from them. You can also reach out to a therapist or find a support group. Healing from your trauma is an essential part of having a successful adult life. By reaching out for professional support, you're already one step closer to healing. If you have toxic parents, you may think they are that way on purpose, intentionally forcing you to become an adult before you were ready. But that's usually not the case. Oftentimes, parents don't even realize that damage and trauma they're causing their kids because they weren't able to deal with their own trauma. So how can we set boundaries with our parents in order to heal? First, determine your own needs. Ask yourself, why do I need this boundary? Once you know why it's important, it will be easier to set the boundary. 2. Be direct. Clarity is so important when setting boundaries. The clearer an expectation is, the easier it will be for everyone to follow it. Be polite, but don't apologize for fulfilling your own needs. Parentified kids often struggle to take care of themselves, so it's important not to apologize for learning how. 4. Let others know when they've crossed a boundary. How else will they learn? Plus, this will show everyone, yourself included, that you are serious about your boundaries and needs. Setting boundaries and rules with your parents will definitely seem weird at first, but it will be so worth it. Remember, it's okay to take time for yourself and focus on your own needs. Your needs matter, and as an adult, you get to determine your priorities and live your life the way you choose. If you or someone you know is struggling with the trauma of parentification and its related mental health these challenges, visit sandstonecare.com or call the number in the description box below. We will get to know you and your situation and connect with the support you need, even if it's not with us. Change is possible, and Sandstone Care is here to help.